Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Thank you so much for clicking on it. I really appreciate it. Today, I'm super excited. CLC is finally freaking back. They've been let out of the cube dungeon. When I tell you I am like this close to going to South Korea and throwing down and fighting with Cube. Yeah, no, they've finally been let out of the dungeon. CLC are back with Helicopter. A little bit frustrating that it's just a single, but at least it's something. At least it is something. Now, I have stayed clear for the most part of any kind of teasers or anything like that. The only things I've seen are like the images that they put out, I don't know, like a couple of weeks ago on like Instagram and stuff. I haven't seen any of the music video teasers, nothing. Which means I'm going into this pretty much blind, and I'm very excited for it. My journey with CLC is still actually relatively in its infant stages in terms of like the time that I've spent getting to know them. I do really like them, and what I have learned of the members, I really like them as well. I think they're a super talented, super underrated group. If you have been following this channel at all, then you know that underrated groups, I kind of just take them under my wing and protect them at all costs, and CLC is kind of the queen of the underrated groups, so that's where we're at today. Yeah, I'm just very excited. My bias is Sungyeon. Oh god, she's something else. She is something else. My record does kind of change constantly. Most often it is Unbin, but yeah, it changes quite regularly, so we'll see what happens in this video. But yeah, I'm super excited. Let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. Alrighty, Helicopter. We've been getting very excited about this over on the Discord, which you can join if you head on over to Patreon. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I'm just so glad that they're back. They deserve so much better. They deserve so much more attention and love. They're so good, so talented. Like, it's basically like, in terms of groups that I wish would just... It's interesting actually. I feel like Dreamcatcher and CLC are kind of two opposite ends of the underrated spectrum. I feel like Dreamcatcher is treated much better by their company. They're given, like, you know, regular comebacks, they're given good treatment, blah, 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 blah. They're allowed to, like, do a lot of stuff, right? But in terms of, like, fandom stuff, that's where they kind of hit, like, an underrated level. I feel like CLC is the opposite. CLC is kind of hugely appreciated by their fandom. And I feel like a lot of people know and love CLC. Like, even if they don't like, they aren't like fully like standing them, they still at least are like, wow, yeah, no, I love CLC. Like, their songs are amazing, like blah, 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 and they deserve better. But their company treats them like garbage. Like, they're like two different opposite ends of the underrated spectrum. But hopefully we will see them. We will just see them grow and do more and do all the things that they deserve to do. Anyway, I'm gonna stop waffling. Let's just watch this. Helicopter, 3, 2, 1, go. I will probably watch this through twice. We won't be lonely at the top. Ooh. Just heads up, this is gonna be a very gay experience for me. Turn it up. Oh no! Hell yeah! Get it, Yan. Wow, they all look so beautiful. Hi, you sound amazing. The fact that I get a double hit, I'm sorry, I do try not to pause too much during the first watch through, but I can't help it. But the fact that I get a double hit, so I have a real soft spot for leaders, and I have a real soft spot for main dancers. The fact that I get a double hit with her is not fair. Oh, sing. Oh, this hits. I forgot her hair was like that. She looks so good. Yes, Sawn, yes. Oh, I'm so happy to see them. Also, this song is a bop. I'm not gonna lie, once again I'm pausing, I'm so sorry. But I'm not gonna lie, I think this is some of my favourite rap verses I've heard from her. She looks amazing as well. What is this outfit? I love it. What a queen! Ugh. Wow. Ooh, hello ad-libs. Wow. Sawn looks so good with that hair. Okay, back then, sure. Wow. Oh no. Where are we going? You better fucking sing. Alright, but this hits though, like this hits. Oh my god. The journey never ends. Oh no, it doesn't. You guys are just gonna keep going and keep going and keep going and we're gonna love every second of it. Oh my god, I need a drink, hang on. That was an experience. That was an experience. Ooh. I loved that. That was so much fun. That was so much fun. They're back. I'm so glad to see them back. And they look so good. They served it. They sounded amazing. Like, we are gonna watch it again because there's like different moments that I'm gonna want to pause on and just like talk a bit more in depth. But like just the energy that they came out here with that, like they're just no one does this kind of concept as well as them. Like this real like oh, how do I word this? It's like a real bad bitch energy without sacrificing a single bit of femininity. Does that make sense? It's like I don't know, there's just, they're just, no one does it like them. No one does it like them, and they're so good. And they just show so much more. Like, I swear to God, this is just gonna make me more and more angry at Cube. But like, I loved that. I really, really freaking loved that. Let's watch it again. And as I said, I will pause as and when we as and when I see things that I want to talk about in more detail. But whew, wow, I'm pumped. I'm so pumped. I have so much to do today, and now I am so ready. Like, I've had a bit of a slow morning. I was sort of like, you know, a little bit low on energy, not feeling super great, and now I've seen that, and I feel so ready to go. I feel ready to fight a man. Ooh, okay, let's go. I need to calm down. I'm so hype. The outfits. Outfits. Yeah, no, I maintain what I said. I think this has some of my favorite Yeon verses that I have heard from her in a CLC song anyway. You know, I haven't heard every single CLC song, but I think I don't know, she just sounds so sharp, and I don't know, her flow just sounds extra good in this song. The second verse she does especially. I do kind of wish we had lyrics already, but I'm just too early for them, and that's fine. I also like that we kind of have two different like rap tones. We have the slightly lower pitched one with Unwin, and then a slightly higher pitched one with Yin, and I just like the dynamic of it. I think just works really well. Those heels, ma'am, like her foot is like vertical. Jesus Christ. The cause of my death will be that woman. Also, you look so cute. Oh. Anyway. Wow. Prettiest girls. This is the other thing. Sungi's vocals in this song sound like just so good. Just so good. I think she is such a slept on vocalist. Just, oh my god, she sounds so good in this song. I really like the like hand and wrist movement. You better not smile at me. Like, that's just rude. Oh, okay, so you know, I was saying that like my bias record kind of like jumps around constantly. I think Sawn has taken the spot for this music video. Like, you don't see enough of her in this, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we see enough of her, and I don't think we hear enough of her. Obviously, I haven't seen a lyric video, so I don't know what the like breakdown is in terms of distribution, but like what we do see of her, she looks so good. I kind of am obsessed with this hair on her, like this kind of like silver white hair. I don't know, it just, she looks great. Wow. Sungay. Wow, this is what I mean. Like, she just sounds so freaking good in this song. Like, listen to this. Yeah, this is... She sounds so clean. The short hair. I love her nose. It's so cute. Wow. Ad libs. Oh yeah, this outfit of Sawn's. This was the moment where I was like, oh, she's biased wrecked the hell out of me. Look at this outfit with like the cuffs coming out. Like, are you kidding? She looks so good. Coffee time. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I just needed to take just, you know, a second. I've like barely talked about Yujin and Elki, but I've noticed them. Worry not. I just get very distracted by how cute they both are whenever I see them. Every time. Every time I see her on screen, it kills me. This is the thing with singing, is she just exudes this passion when she performs. Like, it just like flows out of her body, and I am a sucker for it. Also the fact that she is gorgeous as all hell. But like, You better give me that note, singing. I love that note so much. Like, when in watching this the first time and hearing that note, I was like, the first thought that came into my head was like, hell yes, show them what they've been missing. Like, that was the first thought that came into my head, and I was like, oh, I must remember to say that in the second watch through, because that's what that moment feels like. It's like, all of these people that have been sleeping on CLC need to stand up and pay attention to what they've been missing. I hope other people are enjoying this as much as I have, because I've really loved this as a comeback. I hope you guys do too. Oh, these ad-libs. Yay! This was the bit that I kind of had a little breakdown, and this was like, okay, so aside from this outfit, but this moment with Sawn, this was the moment where I was like, oh, okay, so she's just taken the bias record sport, cool. Just the way that she does this move, stepping forward, like, it just hits. She said shoulders, shoulders, hips, hips. Ah. Wow. God, I'm out of breath. That was an experience. The journey never ends. I'm gonna leave it there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everyone, just give CLC the love they deserve. I've spent a lot of time on this channel kind of watching underrated groups, and all of them deserve so much more. You know, but I think for me, I think CLC is the one that deserves like the most support from fans because of how trash Cube treats them. Like, if I sort of think of like the groups that like most immediately come to mind when I think of underrated, I think of Dreamcatcher, I think of Card, and I think of One Us. And the difference between those three, like to different degrees, there's obviously nuances to it, but the difference between those three and CLC is that at least their companies, like, you know, give them regular comebacks and, you know, give them good music, give them freedom to do all these other things. Like, CLC doesn't have that, so they kind of like, I feel like their success has been kind of made by their fans more than the other three. I mean, and this is coming from someone where like Dreamcatcher is my #1 group, you know, but there's just something about CLC, man. I just feel like fans have to rally behind them more than any other group because their company won't do it, you know? Like, Cube is trash. We've known from the beginning. Like, thank God Idol were as successful as they were when they first debuted, because if they hadn't been, best believe they'd be in the dungeon with CLC. Like, let's not even get started about Pentagon and Dawn and Hyuna. Let's just not even get started about that. But anyway, back to more positive things. I really loved this song. It was fun. The energy of, as I said, like the bad bitch vibes that I was getting from this, that I just love to see from CLC. You know, it's like, you know, as a song, is it as super unique as like No or Me? I think that's debatable. Like, I feel like they're all such different. They're very different songs. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of difficult to compare them. I feel like this is the kind of song that leans a little bit more towards like trends, like current trends in music, as opposed to, I feel like No and Me were a little bit more, not by much, like there's not a huge divide there, but a little bit more towards this sort of experimental sound. Like, and does this beat Devil as my favorite CLC title track? I don't know yet. I don't know. It's gonna take some listens. We're gonna have to take some time. Like, Devil is honestly like underrated group, underrated track. Like, Devil does not get the love and appreciation it deserves. But anyway, yeah. Regardless of all of that, regardless of how it compares to previous songs, I really love this. Like, the choreo hits, the vocals sound great, the rap sounds great. I'm really looking forward to seeing lives of this. I will be checking those out over on Patreon as and when they drop. Same goes for any other like little things. Should they do stuff like, I don't know if they will. We'll see. We'll see how Cube does with the promotions. But if they do stuff like Studio Tune and whatnot, that'll be over on Patreon as well. Dance practices and stuff should be here. But yeah, I hope they have a really good promotion period. Like, whether they get a win with it or not, I don't know. Who knows at this point how wins are gonna end up. The competition is super fierce, but regardless of that, I really hope they have a good promotion period and they see lots of attention from this, because as I said, like, the girls deserve it so much. And this song is a banger. It hits, man. It freaking hits. How many times can I say that in one video? Many more. But I'm not going to, because I'm going to end this here. Let me know what your thoughts were on the song. Let's have a good old Cube bashing time in the comments, and just talk about how CLC deserves all the love in the world, because they do. And yeah, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.